Welcome, guys, back with another episode of Vigor Warrior. I just finished working out with my ball here for a second, and let me kind of put it down. And we're going to talk about an interesting type of subject that I've had a lot of questions about, and I want to kind of focus on. And that's really kind of how to handle female attraction. Now, first, before I say that, please subscribe, comment, and like to see if you have any comments about other types of issues that you want me to kind of focus on. But this one is, I've had a lot of interest in this. And of course, I mean, whether you're 20, 40, 50, 60, I think companionship and having a girlfriend, and if you're a female, boyfriend, those type of things are really very important. Now, obviously, I take it from a male perspective, but I think certainly females, there's a lot of use in some of this information as well, because I personally, and I'll do a video on this separately, I personally do not think that females want a weak male. I just don't. They may be with weak males, but they're really not respecting. And I think that's something that we have to realize as males, that we need to be strong as possible. Now, let's focus on this idea. How to handle female attraction. Well, and first of all, you're going to get female attraction. I've been on this journey 444 days now, and it's just no doubt. I mean, you're going to get women coming up to you saying, that you look different. They're going to smile. They're going to treat you very nicely. Not a lot of things that I had when I was younger. And so it's a marked difference in how you approach those type of things. Now, that's something that to be expected. So the first thing is expect that you're going to be attractive. And once you are on this journey and you expect that, well, it's going to happen then. And then you have to kind of predict how you're going to behave towards it. Now, if you're 20, 25 years old, 30 years old, you may be looking at this totally different than I do. In my case, because I have married and been married for many years, I'm not really interested in a girlfriend or anything like that, or any kind of other type of situation. When what I like is the compliments, and obviously it's flattering, because I know that I'm on my purpose and I'm working towards those type of things. And so that's a good indication that some things are doing well, are going well, and I'm kind of on the right track. But it doesn't distract me from going back on the purpose. The purpose is basically not getting caught up in all that and keeping on the purpose that you have and those type of things. So I think the key, guys, is to focus on making sure that you know that you're on your purpose, and you know that you're looking at saying, okay, this is where I'm going to go, this is what I want to do. There's no doubt as you do that, you're going to get a lot of people attracted to you. The other key thing is to focus on the person, and this applies both to women and men. Focus on a person, if you're going to do that, that's going to help you achieve your goals and your plan. And so it doesn't matter if it's a girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, or wife. The key thing is going to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to find this person. This person is what I'm looking for. And if the person comes along through your attraction, that's something you can kind of build a relationship with. But the key is going to be, don't lose your energy. Try to keep your energy as much as possible in situations. And that's not easy, right? I'm in monk mode right now, and it's getting better. But it's been tough. It's a tough situation. It's a lot better than it was, a year ago. But the situation is hard. It's not easy not to look at, pictures and things and try to get into, to do NoFap all this long. But it is very effective. But on the other hand, you're going to be challenged, because you're going to get people coming towards you and tempting you in certain ways. They don't even know they're tempting you. They're tempting you in certain ways to get you off your goal and purpose. Once again, when it comes to female attraction, when it comes to any attraction, you have to kind of look at saying, is this a person that wants to, is going to help me achieve my goals and move in the right direction, or is it somebody that's not? Those people that it's not, you've got to get rid of that. Just almost like clutter in your attic or in your room, you got to get away from it in your closet. Clean your closet out, get those people out of your life if you can. Now, obviously, if they're relatives and people around you, can't do that. But if there's people that are in your life that are clutter and creating a negative energy, move away from that. Now, you're going to attract a lot of those type of people, because you never know. Attraction, when it comes to male-female attraction, that's going to happen a lot. But the question is going to be, can you handle this enough to be able to stay on your purpose and not lose all your energy, so you can continue to keep moving along with it? And like I said, in the study that I'm doing now, as I'm doing more monk mode and focusing on brahmacharya and celibacy and looking at the whole issue of becoming more pure as I go along. Obviously, there's going to be times when you still have those impulses and energy. I mean, you need to have the energy. Obviously, the energy is what drives you to create other things. You don't want to lose your energy. But the key is going to be using your energy to continue achieving your goals. That doesn't mean I still can't have a great relationship with my wife and other types of things like that. But the goal is focusing on what you want to achieve. And at my age, I still have a lot of goals to make a lot of money, to start a lot of businesses, do a lot of different things that I haven't done as much as I did before when I was younger. And I want to make sure that I do that and get back to that. Since my kids are grown up, it's time to kind of change goals and do other types of things and work in that direction. But I'm not going to allow that type of those type of impulses to stop me from achieving those type of goals. And that's what being a warrior, vigor warrior, means. You can work until you're 60, 70, 80, 90 years old. Now for the younger guys, you guys have lots of years to kind of focus on this. But I have found that I fortunately did not waste a great deal of energy when I was younger, and now I obviously have a lot more now. And so for the younger people, you don't want to give up a lot of your energy when you're younger. And I've seen some people who have they actually have dysfunctions in at 20, 25 years old, and that's sad to me, because I think what you got to do is you got to kind of keep on your purpose and not let the temptation around you get the best of you. So that is something. And if you're older, obviously you want to continue to live and be vigorous the rest of your life, and you want to go continue on that battlefield of vigor and vim and be able to kind of be strong. And you can only do that if you continue to kind of keep your energy and not use it unless there's a purpose that you have. And that's a little bit of a different type of situation. So I think having sexual sublimation is important. I think also learning how to use your energy in ways where you can kind of actually kind of heal yourself in many ways or make yourself a lot more healthier is very realistic to me. I mean, I've seen the benefits of this over the last 440 some days especially, and I did a lot of these exercises before that, but I didn't really combine the retention part of it until recently, over the last like I said, a year and a month or so. So back again, the key thing as I end this, focus on knowing a strategy how to handle this on the battlefield. You're going to get people coming up to you all the time. The more you do this, the more, especially if you're younger, they're going to see a huge difference in your behavior and how you act. And once again, the law of psychology always tells us that if you're not trying for something, you're doing something naturally, people are going to come after you. They're going to come towards you. The attraction is going to be immense. But if you're desperate, if you're chasing things, it's very difficult to kind of achieve those type of things, and those people are going to run away. And so what you really want to do is kind of focus on realizing that you're in your purpose and journey. You're going to have people coming at you at all times for lots of different types of things. The question becomes, can you handle the attraction that you're going to get? And can you make sure you stay on your purpose and not lose your energy along with that? And so hopefully I've kind of helped talk about this a little bit. I'll give a lot more strategies as we go along. I think one strategy that I do want to focus on is that as you keep your focus in your mind, always think of the person you're talking with, saying, is this person somebody that can help me with my goals? Or is it somebody that's going to be able to it's going to kind of stop me from achieving my goals? And that's the decision you have to make. I don't care how good looking that person is in front of you. That comes down to more values and ideas and whether or not this person is going to be on board with what your plan is or not. And I think you have to kind of make that choice as you go along. Don't settle for less. Don't settle for something second best. Make sure you focus on something that is going to help you achieve your goals. And we'll talk about more of these type of things as we go along. Please let me know if you have any comments, and please like, and once again, subscribe. I want to try to get as much information out to you from my perspective as you can. As I go along with this, I'm going to start bringing people in, start bringing information in from a lot of the research I had done over the years on this. Even though I could not control myself, I was able to kind of focus on research, and it makes a lot more sense now to me as time goes on. All right. So once again, You're going to get female attraction, but you got to learn how to handle it. All right, my vigor warriors, until next time, battle on.